So let's talk about sports heroes and role models. What it was like for you, so growing up in London?
Tough. I don't think I'm.
Yeah.
Tough. East London. It's not an easy place back then, but being here, listening to all the lives of other people, it's not been as tough as them. But you do what you do in your own area. You find your own way. I'm from a big family, 12 of us all together, which puts its pressures on there, pros and cons. But you learn to fight, you grow up very quickly, and you learn how to navigate. And because there was no space at home, and that's why I was outside playing football all the time.
When did you realize that football could be a possibility for a way out to better your lives, just to support your family eventually? I mean, you're the first black captain, if I may say that, for England. You've done amazing in the Premier League. You've played for 4 different clubs. When did you realize that sport was a way out?
First thing, I was second black captain.
I'm sorry.
Paul Links. But I never really understood football in the sense that I enjoyed football. I enjoyed the competing. For me, it was almost like a local thing from the streets. My area versus your area, bragging rights. Just for me, I like to keep it simple, and that's what football should be: simple, learning from one another, playing against big guys, toughen yourself up, and it's a natural thing to bring a community together, and that's how football is. Such a fantastic, infectious way of spreading the word in many different ways. But for me, I was very shy of my talent, but I grew into it, and people saw me and asked, "Do you fancy coming to this club?" My first club was West Ham. It didn't really turn up too well. That was my local club, and then I went to, and then I joined Tottenham. And you join an organisation and you grow within that organisation, and that's how you do it. You almost got to be in the system. If you're out the system, it's very hard to get in the system. And now kids are thinking about playing football and being a professional footballer at 10 years old. That wasn't in my mind. I'm more of a natural human kind of being when it comes to sports. And I think that's the best way, because you keep the essence of the sport you're in safe and pure.
As a role model, you can't imagine how many young, up-and-coming footballers from difficult neighborhoods where you're from are listening to every word you're saying now. What character trait made it for you? What was the reason you became successful? What's the message?
For me, it was fight. Not everybody here would understand. There's different type of fighting you have to do as a growing up, as a human being. But I had to fight for all the things I truly believed in. And the passion came through that. I just wanted to be outside. I played other sports. I even played tennis. I don't think I would be as good as you. But but you played a little bit of football. You played a little bit of football. I've seen you kicking up at Wimbledon, when you was a youngster.
Yeah, just a little
bit. So anyway, great control. But I think that's what it's all about. I love football, and that's the thing. You've got to keep that love. And in most things in life, if you lose the love, I think you lose your direction. And that's, for me, is the most important thing. The essence of the sport you're in, keeping it, respecting it, and respecting others who are playing the sport as well.
Give it up for Campbell, please.